What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Alright, so what we are going to be going over today is, since this top legendary summon banner is still available for 5 more days, I'm a little late to the party. I'm not worried about the release order or nothing, because this is the one we're on now. What we're going to do is we're going to go, who do you get with your yellow coins, or gold coins, whatever ones you choose, legendary summon coins, whatever color you want to call them, if you have enough. Who do you get? Who should you buy right this very second with your coins? That's a tough question. So we'll do a little bit of a breakdown in each of them. Like, not super in detail into their stats, but there's one key unit that I think is still really useful up to this point, 1 or 2, and I'll go over who that is here in a moment. We got the Majin Vegeta, who just got his EZA recently. He's pretty solid. Is he worth your coins right now? No. With the amount of banners he's been on since then, no. Mighty Mask, same thing, been around a while, no. Baby Vegeta, he is not good in the meta at all, unless if something happens with a worldwide download celebration around Baby Vegeta. He's a skip, heavy skip. We got Kale and Caulifla, who are still pretty good units, but right now, not worth wasting your stones on, or your coins on. Super Saiyan Goku's pretty solid, but could use an EZA. That would give him a little more defense, and I could recommend him. Nappa's only good for World Tournaments, so I can't recommend him at all. Krillin and Gohan are the number 2 on the AGL list, in my opinion. Number 1 being these guys. If you want a new AGL unit and you're a whale, these two are the ones I would go with. Tech characters, there isn't really one that stands out to me other than this Vegeta, but he is not returned yet, so you can't buy him with coins. Super 17's okay, this Gohan's alright. Jiren was a beast when he first released, now he is not. We've got Broly, who is not great anymore. These guys do have an EZA. They're not awesome, though. If you don't let them super first, they take a ton of damage, and in the red zone, they're worthless. No EZA yet on Global, and just got his on JP. He's a monster on JP, but again, no EZA on Global. And the legendary summons are going to keep returning, so there's still a chance you can pull him or buy him later. Out of this list, who I would pick, I wouldn't. I would skip. There's not a single tech one here that's worthwhile. Int. Right now, my favorite one on this list of Int units, that these guys just got their EZA, so they're definitely going to be good. Bojack, I'm expecting an EZA soon, hopefully. He's average, not great. He's average at this point in time. He is no defense. He's pretty decent, but the best one here is probably this Vegeta. So if you want an Int type unit, this Vegeta is who you would go with, so he would be my pick for this type. STR characters, this one's a little more of a thick pool, I would say. I said thick as in like it was huge, like it's just a little longer, like 2 extra units, I think. You have STR Broly, who is really good for World Tournament. If you do not have him, he is the best unit for that. Beerus is alright. I wouldn't get him. Trunks and Mai just got their EZA on JP, so again, they're pretty good, but I wouldn't take them. Full Power Frieza is terrible at this point in time. UI Goku is still really good in the meta, especially with the Realm of Gods and Pure Saiyans. 200% they just got on JP, so he would be someone you could take. Team Turles is solid. Tapion and Minosha is alright. Hit and Goku, I see no point in getting them right now. They're not great. Kaioken Goku you can't get right now because he's out on the banner. And the unit I recommend the most right now for Global, because you can get him, is not him, because he's good, but not him. He's number 2 on the list. I would take him over the one I'm picking, or take the one I'm picking just barely over him. You got Bardock, who's pretty solid. You got the androids, who I just finally got, who I don't know how good they really are. I've never really used them, but I from their stats and what I look, their passive looks like they're not the greatest. This Broly is just a joke at this point. This Vegeta's really solid, but he is not the one I'm going to pick. He is alright, but I wouldn't take him, and these guys have not returned yet. So the unit I am recommending you pick, if you want to spend your coins right now, is the Genema. This unit is a complete monster for some of these harder events. Let me get to his LR stat quick, and I'll explain to you why he is such a beast. Like, okay, corroded body and mind, whoops, corroded body and mind or movie bosses category key for 150. You're not really looking at him for his leader skill. And you're not looking at him for his super attack or ultra super attack. You're looking at him for his passive. Attack and defense 120%. Guards all attacks within the same turn as the first or second attacker in a turn. So you're going to keep him in 1 or 2, so he'll guard literally everything. Key +2 up to 6, and attack and defense of 22% up to 66% with each attack performed as a second or third attacker in a turn. And a high chance of nullifying Key Blast supers directed at him. So you'll want to keep him in your number 2 slot. Let him stack up his 3 attacks. And he's got 186%. Let me see, because that's usually different. I'll get out of here. Total boost of 265.2 after 3 attacks as a second and third attacker in a turn. And his guard ability is activated immediately in the first or second slot, whether before or after he attacks. So his guard is instantly activated. He goes boom, boom, right into his guard. And he gets 265.2% in the number 2 slot. On top of mine's 55%, so all he's got is these stats here. He fits some pretty good categories that you could take in. And you get him enraged, which his transformation conditions are HP 66% or more, starting from the 6th turn or starter of battle. Starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle, you could transform him to Rage Genema, which destructive damage, high chance of performing a critical hit, and Rakshasa's Claw, I can't ever pronounce that, high chance of performing a critical hit, which is, I think, 50% chance. And he receives an additional key, +1 per key sphere obtained. So in this form, he takes no damage because it's a rage form. And in this form, with his guard active and his full passive activated, he's going to take very minuscule amount of damage. My pick, my golden coin pick, if you do not have him, is this Genema right here. This is who I recommend you pick with your gold coins. Unless if you want to save for the Zamasu or the Frieza that are coming out eventually on Global. This is your pick right here, boyos. Officially signed, sealed, and delivered by your boy Water Buffalo Man here. This is his pick for you if you want a gold coin unit. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time.